This industry, Motown caused a revolution in music. It was a quiet revolution, but the ripple effect is still being felt all over the world. What Motown did was change our perceptions about black music and the people who made it. Now, until Motown came charging out of Detroit, about the only genuinely black thing about mainstream music was the vinyl from which the records were pressed. Watch this. Now, in the 50s and 60s, it was a common practice for white artists to take a song from a black performer, make their own version, and come out with a big hit. Now, those records were called cover records. Well, everybody from Elvis to an artist who later was to record for Motown, Pat Boone, did it. Now, until Motown, most of America's record buyers didn't go looking for black records since they had hardly ever heard the real thing. But by the end of the summer of 1964, most of the teenagers were dancing in the street and they wanted Martha and the Vandellas singing it to them. At least that's the way it was on American Bandstand.
Calling out around the world, are you ready for a brand new beat? Summer's here and the time's right, for them in the beat.
Kids of all colors started hitting the record stores. From Motown acts alone, they had 42 hits from which to choose. And that also created a little confusion. There were certain areas that wouldn't stock an album with a black face on the cover. So Motown very often had pictures of other things on their albums. There was even an LP with two blonde lovers on the cover of an Isley Brothers album. But the kids persevered, and they found Mary and Marvin and Stevie and Smokey and the Four Tops and the Temptations, and a song from a trio of young girls that asked the musical question. By the 60s, the liberalism of the Kennedy years and the growing awareness of the civil rights movement helped set the tone for even wider acceptance. White radio, big-time radio, began playing Motown hits, not because of the color of the artist, but because the music was good.
You are the sunshine of my life.
Now suddenly there was a brand new batch of cover records, but with a twist this time. White artists were now singing acknowledged Motown hits.
But all is fair in